Y'all see the title, man. Know the Harden, the rookie's nice, and some more shit. Listen, man, our rookies is nice. Tyreek Whitehead is from Newark, New Jersey. You know what I mean? That ain't too far. I know where that's at. And I know that neighborhood to the extent where I rode through it. You know what I mean? I drove through it. You know what I'm saying? I used to work over there. I did live. So you know what I mean? So if he from those parts and he was All American, I mean mentally he know basketball. He got something in him that's passion. That he got a reason. He got a purpose. He got a why. You feel what I'm saying? That's Tyreek Whitehead. He said he gonna be a star. He exuded a lot of confidence. He said that in 2 years. I believe him. I got a knowing confidence about it. That being said, listen. Tyreek Whitehead, pay attention to him. He not going to get minutes in the summer league, and he probably won't start the season. He's somebody that we're going to develop. You'll probably see him in the back and forth in the G League, but expect him to get minutes in the middle of the season or the latter part of the season. And I'm just saying that from here now. When it comes to Noah Clowney, he's somebody that we're going to develop right away. He's somebody immediately that we're going to look forward to working out with Claxton. Claxton doing a lot. Shout to Claxton. I seen him went back to St. Thomas. He did like what I'm saying, for the hood. He was just for like a community for the hood. I'm pulling up, man. All of the kids are playing basketball. It's like a basketball, training, and they get to meet Clax, and he was with them playing basketball, like getting to know him, talking to him. So shout to Clax, loving basketball, and basketball is life. You know what I'm saying? He not just playing basketball; he lived basketball is life. So shout to Claxton. Yeah, man. That being said, Brooklyn Nets be doing a lot of things. Shout to Corey Vincent. He's a new assistant coach. Shout to Forehand Kelly. He's an assistant coach we kept. Shout to Jacques Vaughn. You know what I'm saying? I know everything that you went through with Orlando, and then you was an assistant coach for 6 years, and now you about to be a head coach, like a crack at it. It's gonna be beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Yeah, but point, you know what I'm saying? Shout to BG. Nah, we ain't doing that. We ain't even listen again, man. Simmons, he's a player that if he come back 100% healthy, he in his off season prime. You know what I mean? If he could come back in his prime in the regular season, we'd be good. But you know how it is. You know what I'm saying? He doing his thing. He always do his thing around this time. You feel what I mean? Shout to him. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, it's like that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Jalen Wilson, he was averaging 20 points coming out of college. Somebody that's balling, really hooping out here, balling, hooping for real. Huh? 20 points. That's what he coming into the league with. You could give him the ball. He could create offense. This is what I was asking for as a Nets fan. Somebody that can create their own offense in the paint. Somebody that could put the ball on the floor in around the just good around the basket, could score around the basket, and that's what we get from him. Now we rocking. These are players that we're going to develop. We just got like 4 different player assistant coaches. I mean, player development coaches. That's assistant coaches. I told you, Corey Vincent. What he worked with Mikal Bridges, and he worked. I mean, at LSU, he graduated there, so you know about Cam Thomas, and he know about Shaq, so he know about big men. Cause Shaq went to LSU, so he know about Shaq and this and that. He could just rap that to the young boys, like, yo, this is what I heard about Shaq. Talking to Jalen Wilson about Shaq stories, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Stuff like that. I'm telling you, man, we gonna get it shaking, man. We gonna shake the building, man. Stop playing with me, man. Stop playing with me. Barry said JV not gonna play them. Nah, we got all these player development coaches, and we are intentional on why we did that. We were intentional and obvious, and we went and got players that we feel like fit the team. They fit. Noah Clowney fit. He's somebody to put pressure on the rim and could play defense like a Clax, but play. He fit. Jalen Wilson, he scored the ball 20 points. Trust me, you gonna score the ball. This ain't the same team we had where KD is hogging up all the minutes. We can't overplay Mikal Bridges because we need him to stay healthy. He ain't never miss a game. Cam Johnson, same with him. We could make sure that he stay fresh by having someone like Jalen Wilson that could score the ball when Cam Johnson is getting rest before on the timeout. Why he getting rested? Why he? I'm saying on the bench. What we talk about? Stop it, man. This team is a young team and they hungry. And I could tell we hungry enough to go to the playoffs. This team hungry enough to go to the playoffs. That's one confident thing I could say about the Brooklyn Nets. This team is hungry enough to go to the playoffs. We visit the playoffs. That means we better than teams that don't go to the playoffs and teams that every team don't go to to the playoffs every season. You know what I'm saying? Every season, every year, that don't happen for every team, but it's happened 5 times in the last 5 times for the Brooklyn Nets. It's gonna be 6. You heard? Yeah, man, we're gonna turn up. Watch, man, we're gonna score a lot. Listen, but this team that we got, it's gonna be a young, scrappy team. If we in the big thing about the Brooklyn Nets winning games this season is the home games. If we can win the home games, we're gonna be good. We're gonna be good if we can win these home games, man. That's all facts. Pay attention to how Jacques Vaughn called those timeouts in key moments last season. Pay attention to the rotations that he did. Pay attention to all of the potential that he has, because he's gonna be a big part of the reason why we're a good team. I think he wants to be a coach that. Hold on. Yeah, but yeah, man, that's what it is, man. Party, man, party. But yeah, man, listen, I really know that when it come down to the Brooklyn Nets, we a playoff team. And I don't think we done. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think if you the Brooklyn Nets, you say, okay, look, we got KD and Kyrie, we missed, it didn't work. We in a summer situation where we could go crazy. We could go crazy right now, just go on a free agency and just go crazy and get all of these players that we really don't want. I see the free agent. They ain't that strong for the Brooklyn Nets. Like, I ain't saying they ain't good players, but they don't have to be on our team. They ain't a must. They got Van Fleet and stop. Nas Reed just got signed by the Wolves. That's who we wanted. We ain't getting Nas Reed. We ain't thirsty for that. We ain't thirsty for the free agency like that. We good. Nah, we not doing that, Andre B. There's no reason for it. I got it's not and then 4 seasons, but get us to the second round. And the Brooklyn Nets went to the playoffs, I think, without them. I mean, we got swept by Philly, I think you know that. But my point is that no, we went to the second round, 7th game, the foot on the line. I'm not going to even have that dance. I'm not doing that. I don't want to do that. That's not what I wanted to do. I never wanted to do half of the stuff that they did. I think the Brooklyn Nets, they swung for the fence, and now they're looking at it like, all right, let me slow it down. Let me slow it down. You know what? We're not going to do that again. We're going to do something different. We're going to go at a pace that we want. So we're going to get these player development coaches. We're going to make sure that we develop the talent that we get. I mean, these are some of the things that Big Fan Breeze, maybe I should be part of the consulting team for the Brooklyn Nets. I mean, these are things that I was saying prior. Now, they still have Cam Thomas. I don't know what they do with that player because he is invested in winning. He's always been a winner, always had a work ethic of a winner, somebody serious about being a professional. Shout to Cam Thomas. I want him to start at 2. I got Mikal Bridges at 3, Cam Johnson at 4, Nick Claxton at 5. Cam Thomas at the 2 for now. Spencer Dinwiddie at the 1. I'm not entertaining no Dame conversations because we missed him in 2012 with that trade and with Portland and them getting that loosely first round draft pick, which became Dame Lillard. Nah, we missed him then. It hurt to get him now to make up from not having him from then to now. Nah, he said that he wanted to play for Miami 3 times in a row and then said us twice. I'm good. I'm good. Let him go play in Miami, man. Take photos with flamingos. You know what I'm saying? Work on your rap career. Facts. Miami could be good for you. Brooklyn, good. You heard? We good. We missed on you. You was good. And we missed on you. And then we just got a whole lot. Pause or whatever. You good. Do whatever. Do what you do, Dane. Do what you do. You good. But we can't. We missed you in 2012. That's when you should have been on the team. Since we missed you there, and you should have been on the team from there, we got a whole of fact we missed out on you, and respectfully, don't fuck with it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we ain't fucking with it. You said us twice, I ain't fucking with it. You said them 3 times, it's whatever, bro. Like, whatever. Miami got nicer weather. Do your thing, buddy. But you said, Bam was your man like 3 times, and then you said Macau was your homeboy. Like, that's your real, like, that's your guy. Bam, that's your guy. Know what I'm saying? Macau, that's just your guy. I mean, so stop it, man. We good, man. We don't need none of that. Like, we don't need to be, you know what I'm saying, treated like that. Now I mean, we number 1. Now I mean, we ain't behind the Knicks in this city. We got more wins than them head to head, and we don't need to be number 2 to you. Dame? So what? I said it. Now what? Yeah, exactly, man. Stop it. The Brooklyn Nets, all we got to do is tread lightly and say, all right, look, let's get all our ducks in a row. Let's not be hasty. All they got to do is say, let's not be hasty. That's all facts. That's all facts. We good. We good. Listen. Dame over Simmons, yeah, but like I said, the Brooklyn Nets, they want to see what they could get from Ben Simmons if he play healthy or if not. Ben Simmons and Sean Marks got that Australia loyalty, man. They go back to kicking it like kangaroos. They changed what? I said Sean Marks and Ben Simmons go back and kick it like kangaroos because they both from Australia. I never fail you. Come on, man. Wavy like a sailor. Yo, stop playing with me, man. Yo, look, man. All I'm trying to say is if Ben Simmons play and he's healthy, he's good for our team. Chances are we can't call when he's going to play. So I don't really, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of stuff that happened off the court with Ben Simmons to talk about. But on the basketball court, there ain't much to say. So again, I mean, what could I say? Yo, what up, Big Song? BG says Simmons is done. You always talk about Simmons, man. Shout to Simmons. Yeah, please hit that like button, man. Word. Shout to Big Tone, man. I'll be watching this. I was on his page yesterday. I was trying to get him to talk about the Heat. Like, I know content, no creators did that, man. The Heat and the Knicks fan, and maybe I missed it, maybe they did do it with just 2 Heat content creator, Big Tone, and any Knicks fan. Yeah, it could be any Knicks fan of your choice. I cook them all. I cook Tea Time and Knicks and Ish and all of those guys on my page. And I'm saying KVA, who run the city, the podcast. That's the Knicks fans I be cooking. So do me a favor, Big Tone. You cook the Knicks fans that you know. I'll cook the Knicks fans that I know, and then like we could get together and have a Knicks fan cookout or something like that, where we just all cook the Knicks fans. Now I'm joking, but because I cook all fans, you know what I mean? I'm just saying all that to say that when it come down to the eighth seed and the run between the Knicks and the Heat, who run was better? I want to see that content. I want to see that. I just want to see. I want to hear how it go. So shout out to all the Knicks fans and the Miami Heat fans. I'm pretty sure y'all put that together whenever y'all get a chance. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. I was listening to Big Tone his stream. I'm about to throw the link in the stream for Big Tone. I was. Oh, he said done. He said I was on the stream and he was talking about the draft picks and shit like that and the undrafted draft picks, and I kind of knew about that for like a year or two. To be honest with you, I started paying attention to it when COVID affected the NBA. Right? When COVID affected the NBA, they was getting all of these miscellaneous players from the G League. I was like, who are these guys? Like, who the hell are these players? Like, as a vlogger, you want to stick to the players that you know, and then just all these fucking players were coming out of nowhere because of the, whatever, that. I don't want to say the word, you know what I mean? That hit. And then, you know what I'm saying? It got crazy. So, I started paying attention to who the Brooklyn Nets were selecting. I was like, yo, some of these guys are actually good. So I was paying attention to the G League. Then I'm starting hearing about undrafted players around that time. You feel what I'm saying? So this is before Big Tone and I met Miami. So, I got to just throw that out there because, he an OG. So he just be figuring like we be young whippersnappers. Like I've been putting in this Big Tone. I'm out here. Word. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Got people pulling up to my page talking about the locker room cookie, which hurt me. I'm like, yo, how y'all gonna say that? A dude who over here promoting that coaching is 15%. And I said, excuse me, it's 40 to 45% saying he cooked me. Why take it there? You making me look bad saying because he hit buttons that he cooked me. It's not fair. It's a clip. I said it's funny. I was talking about him. And again, when I break down the levels of what a fanboy is, it's a player. It's a fan that follows a player, not the team. And whatever team that player go to, you're a fanboy. You're not part of the hood of it. Like you're a boy, you following where he goes because he's the, you know what I mean? You're just a fanboy. You don't know. You're just following around. It's okay. Sometimes fanhoods want to grab fanboys, hug them up and say, yo, listen, man, you could stay here. But fanboys, no, they say, no, let me go. I'm going to follow wherever he goes. You can't stop him. You let them go. You let them continue to be the fanboy that they are. You don't stop them. You let them love the game. Everybody loves the game in a different way. People love it in a fanboy way. You got to respect it. You people love it in a fanhood way. You got to respect it. So don't get me out here to be anti-fanboy. I'm for all the fans. I'm big fan. Breezy. I'm big fan Breezy. I'm for all the fans. Stop it. I love all the fans. Come on, I'm done, man. Shout to Big Tone, man. Yeah, I wish he just wanted 100K. Shit, more like 100 mil. We're going to see, man. I know we're going to see because, July 1st is soon, man. July 1st, KVN, who run the City of the Podcast, is having a basketball game at Brooklyn Bridge Park, Pier 2. We trying to hoop. I'm trying to hoop. Be there, be square. I'm trying to hoop. He said, BG said, you say you was a fan of Melo that made you fanboy. Oh, that's real shit. That's real shit. When Melo came, listen, I was a fan not just of the Knicks at that time. Like I liked a lot of other teams. You feel what I'm saying? But when Melo came to the Knicks, that shit meant a lot to New York. I'm not gonna front, man. And yeah, man, it was hard to be a fan of his teammates. They was trash. You know what I'm saying? Like. Yo, I don't even remember his teammates. Like, who was his teammates? I just remember Melo being on the team and other Knick players. If I had to, that's how I would describe it. Like, trash, man. They ain't do shit with Melo, man. He got 7 playoff wins, and he got more playoff wins with Denver than he did with the Knicks. Like, stop. He could have just stayed with Denver for all that. That's what I'll be saying to them Knicks fans. Melo could have stayed with Denver for all that. He did individual great stuff because he Melo. He gonna do that. But come on, man. Of course, New York gonna have love for him. He brought y'all to the playoffs. I ain't been in the playoffs so bad long before Melo came here. And y'all ain't go to back-to-back playoffs. Like I said, Melo put New York on his back, not the other way around. New York ain't do nothing for Melo career. Melo did something for New York career. Let's talk about it. Stop playing with me. I asked y'all Knicks fans to tread lightly. Y'all ain't even here. I'm just kicking up dust. But Barry do this too, man. Nah, he ain't start this. Shout out to Barry. Barry said on Saturday, we outside. Yeah, man, we gonna have some fun, man. We gonna listen, man. I look to have a lot of fun. And why wouldn't I? That's why I'm going there. I know everybody want to play me on one-on-one and beat me. I'm saying? There's nothing fun about that. I don't think losing is fun. I don't think I'm gonna have fun losing. So when I say I describe fun, I put winning in it. I'm not going there to lose and then chuckle with the guys. Oh no. I'm not going there to take a L and chuckle and giggle with the guys. Oh no. I'm going there to put in work. I'm going there to twing. What? What? Twing. Yo, man, don't play with me, man. I'm gonna be out there hooping, man. Shout out to Lavish in the building. We out here. We out here, man. What's going on, man? What's really good, man? What's happening? Barry and Lav is in the building at the same damn time. Now, for what it's worth, I just want to see them go at it. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it real. That's what I be wanting to do. Cause every time I see him on a book, I be crying. I be hoping they be talking spicy to each other. They are big in pushing the cook culture. Barry and Lavish are good at they push the culture. You heard? Listen, I be crying, and they be at it like every day. And I'm glad Lavish ain't let Barry off the hook with that KD shit. Cause stop it, your boy was surfing 2 days later. I don't want to hear it. Your boy was surfing. Yo, I want to talk about Dariq Whitehead, his upside. I like the fact that we got all of these player development coaches, and Dariq Whitehead, we're willing to work with his injury. Right now, he has a cast on his foot. So, we're working through his foot injury. The press asked Sean Marks about it. He was clear, straightforward, answering the questions, saying that we feel confident with our performance team to work with Dariq White. He's talking about working with him, and he was just being transparent about, what I'm saying, what it takes to, see what's good with taking time. So he's going to skip this summer league, and I think progressively they'll work towards working him back. They did it with Karis LeVert. They did it with Kevin Durant. We missed out in doing it with Spencer Dinwiddie. I think we should have, but we did it with Joe Harris as well. Excuse me. We work with players through injury, and they're going to do the same thing with Dariq. And I think we should be confident in Dariq. Lavish, I think he's one of the, the 2 guard is up. Like, it's up for that 2 guard slot. You know what I'm saying? We could easily put Mikal Bridges at the 3. Somebody could come in and dominate that 2 guard spot. Royce O'Neal and Joe Harris is not dominating the 2 guard spot. You know what I'm saying? Realistically, I think Mikal Bridges dominates the three spot. If they could easily be a better two guard than Mikal Bridges on the Brooklyn Nets. I would like to see the Brooklyn Nets go heavy with a two guard. It could easily be Cam Thomas, save you a lot of money. If it don't work, you could go out and get somebody, but start the season with Cam Thomas. Hit the league with a little, hit him with a little whop right there. You know what I'm saying? Hit him with they ain't expecting Cam Thomas to be the starting two guard. He becomes the starting two guard. He could create offense. You put Mikal Bridges where he best at on offense. Don't put and rely Cam Thomas. Mikal Bridges. What Cam Thomas does is take the offensive pressure off of Mikal Bridges. We need Mikal Bridges to play both sides of the ball. How is he going to play both sides of the ball if he got to be the number one scorer on offense and the number one perimeter defender on the defense? That's unfair to Mikal Bridges. You have to put a two guard in that situation that can take the offensive pressure off of Mikal Bridges. That player is Cam Thomas. You put Cam Thomas there, we good. You don't put Cam Thomas there, you got to put another guard there that's going to be a dynamic at scoring. And who's that going to be? You don't have to pay for Cam Thomas to do it. You see him score 46 points at last game of this, 40 plus points in the last game of the season. What we talking about? So that's what I mean. When it comes down to money, you ain't got to spend it. You're already on the rookie contract. You drafted him. I think that's what the CBA is saying. We want the league to be better. We want teams to win because they're getting good at the draft. That's how the cycle goes. The worst teams get the best draft picks. It's supposed to be like that. A lot of things happen in between, but, there's 9 teams left that haven't won a championship. Denver just won their championship. They're the second ABA team that won a championship. The Spurs were the first. They have 5. Denver has 1. Brooklyn has 0. Pacers have 0, which is the 4th team. I want to get this championship, man. I'm not playing. I really want to get this championship, man. I want to see, as a fan, I want to see us get a championship. I do. No, I'm serious. I really want to see it happen. And I want to see a rookie drafted be one of the main catalysts for us winning a championship, and that's what the conversation, one of the greatest, that's how you become one of the greatest players conversations, being drafted by the team that picked, the team that drafted you, you win a championship for that team. That's what puts you in the greatest player conversation. I would love to see one of the greatest players in the NBA be a product from a draft from the Brooklyn Nets. I want to see us run a good ball team, a great ball team. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I want to see it happen. I want to see it done in my lifetime. Yeah, I respect fans that got championships. You a fan of a team that got championships where you were born. But I think it's nothing like feeling like, but I need to feel like when I was born, when I was alive, a championship happened. For real. Maybe one day I'll see that. But we'll see. But thank y'all for tuning in, man. And listen, Noah Clowney, nice. We'll get it to him another time. And Jalen Wilson averaging 20. He's a hooper. And he can score and bring interior offense, and that will give more space to our jump shooters. So Jalen Wilson could be instrumental in next season's offense, and I think he will because Jacque Vaughn is a defensive style coach. So adding players that can create their own offense only contributes to the style of coaching that Jacque Vaughn has. I think Jalen Wilson is going to get big minutes in the summer league. Him and Noah Clowney, look for them to go off. Facts. Look for them to go off. Or shout to Ron C. Shout to, what I'm saying, Nets fans. We the best fans. Listen, man, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Shout to Lab, shout to Barry, shout to Big Tone, shout to T Sweezy, shout to Andre. You know what I'm saying? Like, share, comment, subscribe. And, you know, I'll be back soon. How soon? I don't know, it's very soon. Or later soon, but it's soon.
Big fan preview with the Brooklyn Nets vlog.
B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N-B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N